In this video, I'm going to talk about the 6 mistakes that I see beginner DJs make all the time that hinder them from reaching their full potential. And these mistakes are both in the skill of DJing, but also how you maneuver the business of being a DJ and nurturing your career. Number 1 is mixing anywhere. So as a DJ, you can either mix too late, too early, or perfectly in time. If you mix too early, then the tracks clash because there's going to be vocals and melodies just clashing together. If you mix too late, then you're going to get a section in your mix where the drums are just playing by themselves. A good mix is structured so that when the melodies of track 1 come to an end, those of track 2 come in right there. That is called phrasing, and it's very important for every DJ to know it, and it's something that I teach in my DJing course, but you don't have to buy it to know something like this. It's something that you can learn for free on YouTube. Mistake number 2 is doing too much. Now this includes scratching on the decks too much or using too many effects. You need to understand that when you're playing for a crowd of people, they want to listen to the music and actually have a good time. So unless you're a scratch DJ or a battle DJ where the audience is reacting to what you're doing with the music, it is okay to let the tracks play. There's a difference between social media mixes and real life mixes. On social media, we want to do the most amazing things on the mix so that we get you to like and comment. But in real life, people just want to listen to the music and have a good time. Mistake number 3 is ignoring the audience. So this is a trap that's very easy to fall for. It's when you play your favorite tracks instead of music that the audience wants to hear. And again, everyone understands and knows that DJs should be introducing new music, but you can't be introducing new music all the time. There are times where you have to play what the audience wants to hear. Because if you're just playing your favorite tracks and not playing for the audience, then no one's gonna say your playlist sucks. Everyone is just gonna say that you as the DJ suck, and you don't want that. There's a video of James Hype, I'll try and find it. He's like one of the most famous DJs currently, and he talks about a mistake he made where he went on a gig and he just played his own favorite tracks and the audience was just cold. And then mistake number 4 is not understanding the dynamics of the events. So I think this one needs me to explain a bit. So as a beginner DJ, when you finally start getting booked, you're very likely to be booked early on the night, like around 8 to 9 p.m. And what you need to understand is that your job at that time is to warm up the audience. This is not the time to be playing the current hits and every hit track that there is out there. You just need to warm up the audience. And I'm not saying that you can't play any hits at all, but I mean, it's too early. You can't be like trying to make the crowd sweat that early in the night. And another thing that you need to understand is that if there's a more famous DJ that is booked and is playing after you, then you cannot play any of their music. It's rude and it's just not nice, and it happens all the time. And I know it's very tempting to play the current hit by a DJ that's playing later on, but come on, he's gonna be playing the track obviously, and now you wanna play it at like 8 p.m. It makes no sense, and it's gonna reduce your chances of being booked at that event again. So just, if there's a famous DJ playing after you, don't play any of their music. And then mistake number 5 is not having a tech writer. So a tech writer is a simple document that has a list of equipment that you need to perform. So if you're a rapper like Kendrick Lamar, for instance, it's gonna be a list of like microphones and maybe what else needs to be on stage for you to perform. And if it's not there, then you cannot perform. For DJs, it can be a list of CDJs and mixers and everything like that you need to perform. And if it's not there, then you can't perform. However, if you are a beginner DJ, the venue is not going to honor your tech writer. Like if you tell them that you can only play on CDJ 3000s, for instance, they're not going to go out and hire them for you if they don't have them. However, by having a tech writer and giving it to them, then it makes it easy for them to come back to you and say, hey, we saw that you listed CDJ 3000s here, but we only have 2000s. That way you're going to get some time to prepare for the mixers and CDJs that they have at that club, because if you're going to be spending time practicing on a very capable controller like the FLX10, for instance, then when you move on to the club and they only have original CDJ 2000s, then there's a lot of things that you're not going to be able to do on the CDJ 2000s that you were able to do on your FLX10. So once you have time to practice and prepare for the CDJ 2000s, then you're going to be good. And then the last mistake that I see beginner DJs make all the time is ignoring social media. And I know you've heard this so many times, but I'm gonna go right ahead and deliver this. So instead of telling you why you need to be on social media, I'm gonna tell you things that have been possible for me since I've been on social media. Number one is discovery. Everyone's on social media and everyone has a phone, and there was a time where DJs needed to knock on doors and try to play at every club, but now you can get discovered without even leaving your house. If you're as old as I am, then you remember a time where you're walking down the street and you see posters on the poles where people are marketing what they do, and there's just posters about anything and everything, but now everything is on social media because everyone is there. So why would you not take advantage of that? Number two is diversity of income. I made a video about my 5 streams of income as an introvert DJ, and I think it's worth watching. I'll leave it down in the description below. But basically, as a DJ currently, you can't rely on active income. Active income is basically income that relies on your time. So you have to go to a club and DJ because number one, it is not up to you whether clubs book you or not. You could be the hottest DJ in terms of skills, but whether or not you're hot in the streets, it's really not up to you. But also, even if you are hot and you get booked all the time, it is still essential to diversify your income streams. And let me tell you this now so that you're prepared. Being a DJ on social media is gonna get you a lot of hate. There's gonna be people leaving mean comments and saying that social media DJs are not real DJs and that kind of thing. That is completely expected, like expected 100%, because it is going to happen. And what sucks is sometimes it could come from your favorite DJ in the form of a video and they're ranting and doing all those things. But think about it. When has there ever been a time where things are changing within an industry and the people that were thriving within that industry before the change were happy about it? It has never happened. When Netflix came along, Blockbuster was not happy. When Spotify came along, no one was happy. And it's not within just music or any media. It's within any industry that you can think of. When there's change, the people that were thriving before were not happy. So just accept it and do you. If you want to see my video where I talk about my 5 streams of income, click here and I'll see you there. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.